From our family to yours, we promise the best quality in our Scott Farm sweet potato products.
Whether served as healthy wedges or crunchy chips, we take pride in serving our community and our country.
Locally grown and hand-picked, our chips provide the perfect choice for your game day snacks.
Whether hitting a home run or cheering on the sidelines, our products ensure a healthy snack nearly everyone will enjoy.
You're always safe at home with Scott Farms.
After 2 days off, the first half champion Wilson Tobs returned to Fleming Stadium as we begin the celebration of our nation's independence. The record's reset, and the Tobs have something to prove after a less than stellar finish, while on the other side, it's a new beginning and a shot at a second half crown in the East. Tonight at Fleming Stadium, it's the Holly Springs Salamanders versus the Wilson Tobs. Coming up next. Good evening, friends, and welcome back to historic Fleming Stadium here for July the 2nd as the Tobs are ready to face off with the Holly Springs Salamanders for just the second time in 2019. We bid you a good Tuesday evening and welcome here to Wilson, North Carolina. I'm Steve Granado. Thank you so much for tuning in here tonight. We'll get you set up for this matchup as the Tobs will send Nate Imig to the hill to make his second start against these Holly Springs Salamanders. The last time these two teams met, the Tobs came out with a big victory on June the 6th. That's nearly a month ago at this point as we gear up for our holiday celebration here for our nation's independence. Thank you so much for tuning in here tonight. Don't go anywhere. This is the Tobs pregame show. We still have plenty more action here, including a look at your starting lineups and a deeper dive into last time these two teams met. That's coming up next here on Tobs TV. State Farm Chuck Finkley is a team of 6 here to help you with all your insurance needs. Not only that, we focus on client relationships and the community here at the office. We offer a wide range of insurance products from auto, home, property, business, health, and life. We also help with banking, mutual funds, and annuities. What we are equally as proud of is the relationships we build. You can contact us at 252-237-9018. At State Farm Chuck Finkley, you aren't a client, you're family.
Why call 2 men in a truck? If you're like Joe, you need to move your business without moving a single meeting. The word stop isn't in your vocabulary. You want it handled with no hitches, no glitches, and no sweat. That's why you call 2 men in a truck.
2 men in a truck.
A little time with my favorite people goes a long way. And now at Denny's, $5.99 goes a long way too. You can get 2 eggs, 3 sausage links, 3 strips of bacon, and 2 buttermilk pancakes, all for just $5.99. The new Meat Lover Slam is here. See you at Denny's.
Kerry Griffin with 4C Sons Insurance Agency has 27 years of experience as an independent agent. He knows how to take the worry out of insurance and replace it with peace of mind. Let Kerry show you how he can save you money on auto, home, life, health, and commercial insurance. 4C Sons offers several companies at competitive rates. Great rates are not enough when it comes to insurance, and Kerry Griffin at 4C Sons knows that service is equally important. Give us a call, text, or email for a free quote today.
Back on the Tobs pregame show as we get you set up here. Now time for our pregame interview brought to you by Emerge Ortho. We're joined by the head coach of the Tobs, Brian Hill. Brian, I kind of want to look back here now that we've officially hit the halfway point, officially into the first half of the season. Obviously came out with plenty of great news, but I want to get your perspective, overall assessment of the first half.
Yeah, I mean, obviously winning it was the ultimate goal, so we're excited that we did so. You know, we went about it the correct way by winning a bunch of games early, because it does get harder as the half goes on. As you saw, we kind of hit a skid there, but good teams prevail, and we found our feet again and finished the first half on top. So proud of the guys and what they did, and looking to continue for the next.
And some of the things that we kind of just noticed day to day, bullpen struggles sometimes, offense slows down sometimes. I mean, obviously you can't expect everything to work every single night, but what are some of the things that you're trying to implement to make sure that all things are working night in and night out?
Yeah, I mean, trying to find a routine that everybody likes. Everybody's a different person. Every player is different. So trying to find a common ground with all of them to help them play together more is what we strive for. So the rotation is pretty solid in my opinion. We've had some good starts and some bad starts, but keeping those guys on a regular schedule, getting their work in between starts, making sure their pins are correct and stuff like that, and then trying to maintain the pin arms and their health and whatever is always a feat in itself, just because, again, everybody's different. But we're trying to keep everybody as comfortable as possible. You look good, feel good, play good. So
every team has an identity. What's this team's identity?
It's kind of hard to put your finger on one, but if I would describe us to another team, I would say that we are a team full of guys just grind it out and try to get it done any way possible. It's not that we're flashy here or there, or we only hit or we only pitch. It's a kind of group of misfits that come together for one purpose, and that's to win. So that's what I guess we are.
I know you like to preach winning, especially here in the summer when, obviously there are things that you're trying to work on player to player, learning some things, but you're a winning guy, obviously. But second half, not necessarily win, doesn't have to be the goal, but what are the goals here in the second half?
Health is probably number one now that you've locked it up, is to make sure that when playoffs do roll around that we are in a healthy spot with everyone on the team. But in doing so, you like to continue the winning culture, which just makes everybody feel better. If you got a little tweak here and there and we're still winning, it doesn't hurt as bad as if you've lost 6 in a row and you're struggling and doing whatever else. So I'd say, health is obviously the main things. We have the opportunity to sit a guy or give a guy some extra rest or whatever, but we want to maintain that, winning mentality as long as we can.
Well, we'll see. I know there's a couple injuries that are lingering right now, and
yes, they are. And we got some new guys coming in, so we'll have a couple new players show up tomorrow, as well as 2 more here today. So we'll try to piece this thing together. And Drew Devine, get back over here.
Well, we would love to have him back. That's for sure. We'll have more information on that here later in the show. Don't go anywhere. This is Tobs pregame show. Brian, thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back here in just a second.
Prepare to be surprised. No matter what brings you to Wilson, you'll be surprised by the unique experiences around every turn. Much like our famous folk art installations, the Whirligigs, our town is made up of many pieces coming together to create something distinct. Start your visit at the Wilson Visitor Center, a restored 1925 bungalow in downtown Wilson. Open for free tours to the public. Find us at 209 Broad Street or call and email us today. Wilson will move you.
Why call 2 men in a truck? If you're like Kate, you're moving and you work hard. You've got lots of stuff and no time to move it. You need pros, people who care about it as much as you do. That's why you call 2 men in a truck.
2 men in a truck.
Good friends deserve great burgers. Denny's 100% beef burgers have bold flavors and fresh ingredients. So grab your friends today and enjoy one of our mouth-watering burgers together. See you at Denny's.
Before we getting low. Apologize for the technical difficulties here on the Tobs pregame show. Starting lineup here, if we bring it back for you, the Salamanders here today. It's A.J. Harika. Ichi Burtz is the second baseman. John Fail, the DH. Liam Hicks is at the catcher spot. Noah Jones is in left field here tonight. Chris Crabtree, then Ian Bailey. Charlie Benson and Tyler Smith is the shortstop. On the hill today, it's Holden Cook. First time he'll ever face off with the Tobs. These are the numbers he put up this past sophomore year at East Michigan. A sub-8 ERA, and obviously some things to work on, but that's why all these guys are here. We're all trying to work on some stuff here in the second half, especially as they clean the slate and figure it all out. That was your starting lineups here today. Let's take a look at your player to watch, brought to you by Wilson Medical Center. We're taking a look at Deshaun Lookout here today. Lookout is batting in the cleanup spot. Led the team in the home runs, tied for the team lead, as a matter of fact, in home runs with Shamoy Christopher, who came up and, kind of made a big thump in the middle of that lineup. And led the team in RBIs with 18 in the first half, one of the top guys in the league and an all-star here in 2019. So looking to see if Deshaun Lookout can find that rhythm again and be one of the top Tobs over the second part of this season. That's your player to watch, brought to you by Wilson Medical Center. Back now for the keys to the game, brought to you by Thomas Law. Clean slate. The Tobs are, first half champs, but they have a clean slate to start over. Yes, they had a rocky road to finish off the first half and just barely hung on for a first half championship. So, clean slate, 0-0 essentially. Yeah, there's that record that's still there, but an 0-0 mark here for the second half as everyone starts off nice and fresh. So, clean slate, let's start anew. Looking for a duplicate Imig. Yes, as we mentioned last time, Imig already has made an appearance against these Steamers, 5 solid innings with just 1 earned run in that outing. We're excited to see if he can put those numbers up again, try to mimic that outing he had. So duplicate Imig for Nate here tonight. An early bird. The Tobs are really good when they score early, and we know about that. I got the numbers to back it up. Wilson, 8 wins when they score first, 8 of their 14 when they score first. And they score early, they score often. They got off to a good start. Not exactly a comeback team here, Wilson. When they are trailing after 6 innings, the Tobs are just 2-4 this year. So, early bird, get ahead early, stay ahead throughout the rest of the ball game. Those are your keys to the game, brought to you by Thomas Law. Tobs taken to the diamond here at Fleming Stadium as we kickstart the second half. I'm Steve Granado. Thanks for tuning in here for the Tobs pregame show. It is our Independence Day celebration here tonight with a post-game fireworks show, as I mentioned. So we are geared up, ready to celebrate good old US of A here tonight. And the Tobs are trying to start the second half on the right foot for the visiting Holly Springs Salamanders. Already played 1 game last night, and they are 0-1 to begin the first half. They had a rough start in the first half. We are going to go ahead and step aside now as it is time for the national anthem at Fleming Stadium. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, the Tobs and Salamanders meeting for the second and final time at this ballpark here in 2019. Don't go anywhere. First pitch is next on Tobs TV.
Performance Heating and Cooling. We're proud of our reputation for quality, service, and value, whether you need an HVAC system installed, repaired, or maintained. Serving residential and light commercial customers in Wilson and surrounding communities for more than 20 years, we're the area's home comfort specialists. We feature state-of-the-art Trane home comfort systems and service for all makes and models. Keep your family cool this summer. Performance Heating and Cooling. It's hard to stop a train.
At Thomas Law Attorneys, we're passionate about working with clients to find solutions to their issues. We work hard to get you the results you need so you can move on with your life. Thomas Law is a law firm with deep roots in Wilson, North Carolina and the surrounding area. Our firm helps clients who have been injured, arrested, or simply need more information about their rights and legal options. Contact us at 252-360-1379 or online at thomaslawnc.com. Thomas Law is proud to be a longtime sponsor of Wilson Tobs Baseball.
At Pizza Inn, we pride ourselves on our fresh ingredients and homemade dough. Our pizza dough is handmade in-house every day, both for takeout and our buffet. Check out our salad, pizza, and dessert buffets, which include our ever-famous pizzerds. We pride ourselves on our friendly service and look forward to serving you exceptional pizza every time. Come see it at 700 Ward Boulevard in the Winoka Shopping Center. We're open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Pizza Inn, We'll put the best on your table every time.
From our family to yours, we promise the best quality in our Scott Farm sweet potato products.
Whether served as healthy wedges or crunchy chips, we take pride in serving our community and our country.
Locally grown and hand-picked, our chips provide the perfect choice for your game day snacks.
Whether hitting a home run or cheering on the sidelines, our products ensure a healthy snack nearly everyone will enjoy.
You're always safe at home with Scott Farms.
Prepare to be surprised. No matter what brings you to Wilson, you'll be surprised by the unique experiences around every turn. Much like our famous folk art installations, the Whirligigs, our town is made up of many pieces coming together to create something distinct. Start your visit at the Wilson Visitor Center, a restored 1925 bungalow in downtown Wilson. Open for free tours to the public. Find us at 209 Broad Street or call and email us today. Wilson will move you.
Professional Drug Screening Services is the premier location in Wilson for all your drug and alcohol testing needs. PDSS is nationally accredited in drug-free workplace program management, and all PDSS collectors are nationally certified. There is never a charge for integrity at PDSS. Partner with Professional Drug Screening Services for professional results. Located on Tarboro Street in Wilson, North Carolina. Give us a call today at 252-243-7377. That's 252-243-7377.
Back here, Fleming Stenning here as we get you set up for this one. Just about set for baseball here tonight. It is a Tuesday, July 2nd. We haven't talked to you since the end of June. Back-to-back days off for Wilson. Got the bodies right. Everybody got nice and loose and is just about ready to go here. And Nate Imig will be the first man to start here for the Tobs in the second half. Nate will be entering today with a 2-1 record and a sub-5 earned run average. This will be his fifth start. There's the number 36, and we'll figure it out here today. Excited to see what Nate has to offer. Loves to mix that fastball. Up, down, out, in is kind of his mentality as he tries to mix his pitches and find his spots here tonight. Nate just finished up his redshirt senior season out in Texas this past year. Your starting pitcher brought to you by Farm Bureau agent Lori Thomas. And Nate Imig will be the man on the bump here today. Here in the first inning, he will be facing off with A.J. Harika, Itchy Berths, and John Fail. Last time out for Imig, season high in strikeouts, 6 against the Edenton Steamers back on June the 23rd. In that ball game, in which the Tobs lost it 6-2, took a no decision, went 6 innings, 5 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, and again, those 6 strikeouts that we just spoke of. Thanks for tuning in here tonight as Nate wraps up his warm-up tosses. And on behalf of the Wilson Tobs and for the entirety of the baseball community, our hearts go out to all our friends in Major League Baseball and all the way out to the West Coast and beyond. Those in the Los Angeles Angels organization, their fans, their front office, their players, their coaches, their trainers, and of course to the Skaggs family and the heartbreaking and gut-wrenching loss of 27-year-old right-handed pitcher Tyler Skaggs, who was once in the Arizona Diamondbacks organization and has spent the majority of his career in the Angels organization. Our hearts go out to everybody involved, and we hope the healing can begin as soon as possible. Let's play baseball tonight in Wilson. Here's the first pitch of the ball game. It is downstairs for a ball. We are underway here, pretty tardy at 6:21, as that pitch is going to miss low for ball 1. And we officially will tie the hottest start time of the season, 96 degrees. This swing and a miss will make the count 1 ball and 1 strike. A.J. Harika is the center fielder who leads things off here for the Salamanders. 1-1 is going to miss downstairs and in. 2 balls, 1 strike. 96 degrees here at game's first pitch. It is the hottest start time of Coastal Plain League play this season as the 2-1 comes home for a strike, 2-2. Last time the Tobs started a ball game and it was this hot, it was back on May 28th of this year against the North Wake Fungo. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out as we begin the first inning. To Harika, pulled it foul, still 2-2. Harika, Hitchy Burtz, John Fail here in the first inning. Early start time here tonight. Fireworks coming up after the game. We'll try another 2-2. Got him swinging, went off speed and went out ahead. The first strikeout of the night for Nate Imig. 1 down here in the first. Take a look at the Tobs defensively here tonight. They changed things up again with a couple of injuries. Marquise Lanier out and Drew Devine is out here tonight. And for a few days at bare minimum, Christian Avant left, Jared Carr in center, Hunter Gore in a right around the horn. It's DeAndre Pitts, Deshaun, look out the all-star, Kevin Jordan at second. Michael Calamari and Shamoy Christopher here tonight doing the catching. Check swing, he went 0-1. Itchy Burtz, this is. Given name David from League City, Texas, 5'7", 175. A 21-year-old. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's a little bit high and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just underway. We're in the top of the first. 1 out and nobody on the base paths here thus far. 1 batter faced, 1 strikeout for Nate Imig. High in the air is Burtz. Here's the 1-1. Inside for a strike called. Umpires here for tonight's ball game. Out on the base paths, Aaron Brown, and calling balls and strikes here tonight is Chad Westlake. One, 2. Lifter into left field. Backwards goes Avant, who hasn't played a lot of left field this season. He'll make the grab without any problems. And that'll be the second out in 2 batters faced.
Now batting, wearing number 25 from North Greenville, John Michael Fail.
Fail will lift the first pitch he sees into shallow right center field. In his car, so is Gore. It'll be Jared Carr, the center fielder, to put this away without a stutter. Nice clean inning there for Nate Imig, and not a lot of solid contact to say the least. 1, 2, 3, they go with a strikeout mixed in. Top's coming up in a scoreless ballgame. State Farm Chuck Finkley is a team of 6 here to help you with all your insurance needs. Not only that, we focus on client relationships and the community here at the office. We offer a wide range of insurance products from auto, home, property, business, health, and life. We also help with banking, mutual funds, and annuities. What we are equally as proud of is the relationships we build. You can contact us at 252-237-9018. At State Farm Chuck Finkley, you aren't a client, you're family.
Kerry Griffin with 4C Sons Insurance Agency has 27 years of experience as an independent agent. He knows how to take the worry out of insurance and replace it with peace of mind. Let Kerry show you how he can save you money on auto, home, life, health, and commercial insurance. 4C Sons offers several companies at competitive rates. Great rates are not enough when it comes to insurance, and Kerry Griffin at 4C Sons knows that service is equally important. Give us a call, text, or email for a free quote today.
Professional Drug Screening Services is the premier location in Wilson for all your drug and alcohol testing needs. PDSS is nationally accredited in drug-free workplace program management, and all PDSS collectors are nationally certified. There is never a charge for integrity at PDSS. Partner with Professional Drug Screening Services for professional results. Located on Tarboro Street in Wilson, North Carolina. Give us a call today at 252-243-7377. That's 252-243-7377.
First chance the Tobs will get to see Holden Cook. Here are the numbers at Eastern Michigan. Tall right-hander is he at 6'5", 227 pounds from Oklahoma City. Went to Cassidy High School. Member of the Cyclones, a 2-year letter winner and a captain. Back in his senior season. Was a solid starting pitcher and also had a pretty good batting average at .398 when he was a senior that year. An All-State honorable mention and a 2-time MVP. But hey, Holden Douglas Cook can throw the ball pretty well, and he'll be on the bump here today to start for the Holly Springs Salamanders.
Number 26 from Longwood University,
It'll be DeAndre Pitts, Jared Carr, and Hunter Gore here in the first inning. As the Tobs will get their first ups, they go with the American-style jerseys with the red left sleeve and the yellow with blue and white stars on the right sleeve. Nobody out here as we begin the bottom of the first. No score in this one. Here's the pitch to DeAndre Pitts. He will swing through this one. And the first pitch here at Fleming Stadium for Holden Cook has officially been thrown. No balls and 1 strike. DeAndre Pitts, the first batter. It's an 0-1 count on him. DeAndre is playing third base here tonight. And Tobs are forced to shuffle some things up now with the latest injury bug. Pitch misses for a 1-1 count. Tobs just had 2 days off scheduled for the first time this season. Swing and a miss upstairs, 1-2. DeAndre 6', 205 from Longwood University. Picked up a hit against the Mustangs in the final game of the first half. He ended up going 1 for 3 that night. 1-2 on its way. That's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bases clear here. We're in the bottom of the first without a score. Glad you can tune in here this evening. Next offering on its way to D. He will watch one all the way back to the screen. That runs it to 3 balls. Jared Carr awaiting his turn on deck out of the left-handed spot. Baby blue tops here with the 3-tone hats for the Salamanders. Gray bottoms here tonight. Payoff on its way to D. He will get a hold of one into left field. That ball's going to drift all the way back out to left. That ball's over the scoreboard and gone. DeAndre Pitts launches out to left. And the Tobs grab a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first.
That run was powered by Greenlight. And that home run was brought to you
DeAndre Pitts sends that ball over the left field scoreboard. It got underneath it a little bit. Pulled his hands inside nice and tight to get that ball out.
Now batting, wearing number 6.
D's second homer of the year.
Jared Carr.
That is the first inning, first batter, leadoff home run for the Tobs this year. Popped up by Jared Carr out of play 0-1. Again, that's the first inning leadoff home run for the Tobs this year. Thank you, DeAndre Pitts. This is also the first time D has led off the Tobs lineup. The foul ball makes it 0-1 here for Jared Carr. Jared did not have any home runs in the first half. He'll roll one towards the right side. Burtz is there, and he'll fire it over to first. That'll be the first out here in the inning. Defensively now here for the Salamanders in left field, it's Noah Jones, A.J. Harika in center, Ian Bailey the right fielder. Around the horn, Charlie Benson, Tyler Smith, the aforementioned Itchy Burtz at second. Chris Crabtree, the first baseman, and Liam Hicks is doing the catching here tonight. Hunter Gore will come to the plate, a member of the CPL select team who played yesterday against the USA College baseball team. That one in there for a strike. Hunter was used as a substitute in that contest. Ended up going 0 for 2 with a strikeout in it. Turn back here to the Tobs for action in the second half. That pitch is going to move all the way back to the screen. 1-1. Solo jack for DeAndre Pitts. If you're just tuning in, Tobs have a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. An early ball game here today. Used to 7 p.m. starts. Start at 6:15 here today. Officially first pitch at 6:21. Breaking ball is on the edge for a strike, and it's 1-2. Hunter Gore in the first half, .230 hitter. Started off red hot and was part of the offensive prowess that fueled the Tobs to a quick-paced start. 1-2 pitch. He ropes one down into right field, and that's a single to put a runner aboard. Sean Lookout coming up. Deshaun, our player to watch here tonight. Who again had a really good start to the year, like many of these Tobs. Ended up leading the team in RBIs, tied for the team lead in home runs. Player to watch brought to you by Wilson Medical Center. First time these two face off with Gore aboard at first base. First pitch to Son, offers at it. Pops it up into the outfield grass. Burtz is there. That'll be the second out he puts away. There's 2 down here in the first. Shumway Christopher coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, sections 107 and 207 are family sections. Alcohol is not permitted in those sections. Section 107 and 207 are family sections. Alcohol is not permitted
Chamoy,
in those areas.
catcher here today out of the 5 spot.
Now betting, wearing number
6'2",
5,
205, switch hitter from Newport News, Virginia.
Christopher.
2 away with Hunter Gore aboard at first and a solo jack to bring home the first run of the ball game. 0-1. Holden Cook, as we mentioned, a big kid, 6'5", 227. Also an accomplished football player, a defensive lineman back in high school. Chamoy backs out of the way for a 1-1 count. Salamanders have 4-5-6 due up next inning with Hicks leading things off. 1-1. That's a little bit high and tight for a 2-1 count. Get this. 14-11 first half record for the Tobs, but they had a losing record in their own division. A losing record in their own division. The Tobs went 9-11 against their divisional foes. On the corner for a strike, 2-2. The reason the Tobs finished 3 games over 500 in the first half, a perfect 5-0 record outside of their division, including 1 win against these Holly Springs Salamanders back on June 6th. 2 balls, 2 strikes. In the dirt all the way through Hicks and to the backstop. Hunter Gore up to second on the wild pitch. Now there's one more note on that weird record and could spell good news for the Tobs going forward. 8 of their first 10 games in the second half are against non-divisional teams. So teams in the East, South, and West divisions. 8 of their first 10, including tonight, and their first 3, as a matter of fact, all outside of the division. So a good record outside of it in the first half. If that continues to hold up, well, Wilson will have good fortune. Chamoy dips out of the way, and the count goes to 3, that's ball 4. Chamoy to first base. First walk issued here by Holden Cook. And Michael Calamari comes up. Runners on first and second, still with 2 down here, 2 outs in the air. 2 outs now. Calamari steps to the batter's box. He'll swing first pitch and lift it into shallow left center field. Over there to make the grab is A.J. Harika, and the Tobs will get just the 1 run here in the frame. And it comes courtesy of DeAndre Pitts in his first home run of the season to the second.
Prepare to be surprised. No matter what brings you to Wilson, you'll be surprised by the unique experiences around every turn. Much like our famous folk art installations, the Whirligigs, our town is made up of many pieces coming together to create something distinct. Start your visit at the Wilson Visitor Center, a restored 1925 bungalow in downtown Wilson. Open for free tours to the public. Find us at 209 Broad Street or call and email us today. Wilson will move you.
A little time with my favorite people goes a long way. And now at Denny's, $5.99 goes a long way too. You can get 2 eggs, 3 sausage links, 3 strips of bacon, and 2 buttermilk pancakes, all for just $5.99. The new Meat Lover Slam is here. See you at Denny's.
Tobs Baseball is being brought to you by Emerge Ortho, Greenlight, Thomas Law, and Wilson Medical Center. To the top half of inning number 2 we go. Wilson with a 1-0 advantage here. As Nate Nimmick is back out to the hill to face off with Liam Hicks, Noah Jones, and Chris Crabtree here in the second inning. 1 run. The Tobs did it on 2 hits there in the first. And exit out of the first inning with the first advantage of the night.
Liam Hicks.
Liam Hicks, the catcher, our Chick-fil-A strikeout victim of the game. Here as he'll come to the plate for the first time today. First pitch is going to miss, a little up and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Liam Hicks out of Arkansas State, native of Toronto, Canada. 2-0 is it on him. 5'11", 195. Left-handed bat here out of the cleanup spot. Hicks fouls it off. 2-1. Liam in the first half plus the game, batting .348. Two balls, 1 strike, nobody out here as we begin the top half of the second. 2-1 pitch from Imig. Grounded foul, it's 2-2. Imig with 1 strikeout there in the first half, and he got A.J. Harika swinging. Two and two. Ground ball back to the mound. Nice stab there by Nate Imig. And he'll just saucer it on over to first to complete the ground out. That goes 1-3.
Wearing number 8 from Queens, Noah Jones.
Tobs would like to thank our official broadcast partner this year, Greenlight. Thank you for all that you do for us here in 2019. Noah Jones, the left fielder, is coming to the plate for the first time. They call the first one in there for a strike. 0-1. Noah Jones goes to Queens. He's from right here in Raleigh. Also cue this one off the end of the bat for an 0-2 count. Finished up his redshirt junior year. 6'1", 190 is he. Born 3 days before Halloween. 2 strikes on him. 1 out. Swing and a miss, and down he goes. Second K of the night.
And the strikeout
For Nate Imig, that's 5 up, 5 down.
Chris Collins. Now batting, wearing number 44 from Duke, Chris Crabtree.
And here comes Chris Crabtree. Check swing in there for a called one, 0-1. Good crowd on hand here for our second and final fireworks night of the season. The 0-1 pitch is on its way. This one's lined foul, 0-2. Again, 5 up, 5 down here for Nate Imig. Second start he's had against the Salamanders here in his Tobs career. The 0-2 on its way. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Base is empty here with 2 down. Only run of the ball game came in the bottom of the first on a solo homer for Wilson. 1-2. Nubber into left field. That's going to find its way between short and left for a 2-out single. And that'll give the Salamanders their first base runner of the night, courtesy of a base knock from Chris Crabtree.
Number 10 from Grambling State,
Brings up Ian Bailey. Tobs batting their half of the second after sending up 6 to the plate. They'll have Avant, Myers, Jordan, bottom third. Two outs, runner at first. As Imig works for the first time with runners aboard. First pitch misses, 1 ball, no strikes. Again, is the hottest start temperature of any Coastal Plain League game for the Tobs this year. 96 degrees. Temperature says also feels like 100. Here's a cue shot off the edge of the foot. It's a called strike. One ball and 1 strike here with 2 down. Runner at first. Crabtree on the single to left. Runner goes. Popped up on the third base side, and this one's going to get out and into the seats. Count is 1-2 here. 2 strikeouts in the ball game thus far for Nate Imig. Split between the first and second. Game number 26 on the year for Wilson. Again, the second half says let's start right over. 0-0. 1-2 pitch. That pitch is outside. Runner goes halfway between first and second. Now he's caught in a rundown. Kevin Jordan looking at him. And the tag from Michael Calamari is on the money as Chris Crabtree is out at first base. A pickoff there will end up going 2-6, or rather 2-4-3, as Kevin Jordan is playing second base here tonight. A runner gets aboard here, but nothing doing for the Salamanders after a single. He got picked off. 1-zip.
Professional Drug Screening Services is the premier location in Wilson for all your drug and alcohol testing needs. PDSS is nationally accredited in drug-free workplace program management, and all PDSS collectors are nationally certified. There is never a charge for integrity at PDSS. Partner with Professional Drug Screening Services for professional results. Located on Tarboro Street in Wilson, North Carolina. Give us a call today at 252-243-7377. That's 252-243-7377.
State Farm Chuck Finkley is a team of 6 here to help you with all your insurance needs. Not only that, we focus on client relationships and the community here at the office. We offer a wide range of insurance products from auto, home, property, business, health, and life. We also help with banking, mutual funds, and annuities. What we are equally as proud of is the relationships we build. You can contact us at 252-237-9018. At State Farm Chuck Finkley, you aren't a client, you're family.
Why call 2 men in a truck? If you're like Kate, you're moving and you work hard. You've got lots of stuff, but no time to move it. You need pros, people who care about it as much as you do. That's why you call 2 men in a truck.
2 men in a truck.
For your Wilson Tobs.
Back here at Fleming Stadium, 1-0 your score here. The Tobs on top here in this one. In the inning, Wilson will send up 7, 8, and 9, and Christian Avant will be the man to lead things off. And as he does, we got to remind you what happened. Remember, these two teams have played once here this season. It was back on June the 6th. Christian Avant, who leads things off here again. He, got his first hit of the season on a 2-run jack to deep center field and really distanced themselves. Tobs would lead 7-1 after that 2-run blast. And that one is against Will Schirra, the starter that night. That was his first hit and his first home run. And Christian Avant will come back to the plate here for his first at-bat here in the bottom half of the second. So fond memories against the Salamanders for Christian Avant. That was the first ball game he had played in with Wilson. Foul ball backwards, and it's 0-1. The only player to do such a feat, having his first hit with the Tobs be a homer. Other ones of note, RBI double was the first hit for Michael Calamari way back when. No balls, 1 strike. This one's bounced foul on the third base side. It was a walk and then a homer is what led to that 2-run frame to get things kick-started. Two strikes. That's low and away. 1-2. Avant, 6 foot 170 from Tifton, Georgia. One-two has popped up. On the right side, the first baseman Crabtree in foul territory will drift to make the grab for the first out. It's Chris Myers' turn.
Now batting, wearing number 11 from Toledo, Chris Myers.
One out, bases clear. We're in the bottom of the second. Wilson has a 1-0 lead courtesy of a solo homer from DeAndre Pitts. First pitch, Myers laid on it for an 0-1 count. Chris played in 20 games in the first half. 66 at-bats. And batting 182 with a homer and 14 RBIs. 4 of those RBIs came on 1 swing of the bat. It's the Martinsville Mustangs. The 0-1 is outside for a 1-1 count. Holden Cook comes home with a 1-1. Myers chased it downstairs for a 1-2 count. Cook is set now. 1-2. Line drive back up the box, and watch your noggin there, Holden. Chris Myers has the Tobs' third hit of the night, and it's a single here with 1 down in the second.
Now batting, wearing number 18 from St. Louis University, Kevin Jordan.
Brings in Kevin Jordan here with a runner aboard. 1 run on 3 hits for Wilson thus far. Kevin Jordan watches a strike in there. 0-1. No strikeouts thus far for Holden Cook. Just a solo homer given up in the first. He also allowed a walk in the first inning. 0-1. 0-2. Cook looking for that first strikeout tonight. 0-2. Fooled him there, and down he goes on strikes, 3 of them. Right past him, and Kevin Jordan is the first strikeout victim of the night.
Wearing number 26 from Longwood University, DeAndre Pitts.
Well, DeAndre got the better of Holden last time up. A solo homer for his second long ball of the year. It was the first one he had hit here at this stadium this season. And he will bat with the runner still aboard at first and Chris Myers. And now 2 outs in the inning. Pitch to knee is a breaking ball downstairs and in. 1 ball, no strikes. And D got a hold of that in the first inning for the solo jack, the leadoff solo jack in the first. Pulled his hands in nice and tight and muscled up to gear it out of left. It's 2-0. Another one runs in near the body. It's 3 balls, no strikes. Distance on the home run from DeAndre Pitts, 390. Runner shuffles off of first. That'll be a 4-pitch walk to put D aboard for the second time tonight. Jared Carr coming up.
Now batting.
Second walk issued by Holden Cook.
Shepherd University, Jared Carr.
No masterpiece. 10 bad, then they after me. 1 bad, like a masterpiece. Looking for a dunk like an athlete. Big drip, what you call it? I champion.
2 outs, runners on first and second. Wilson up 1-0 as we back for Jared Carr here. First pitch in the dirt, 1-0. Jared grounded out to second base back in the first inning. One to Jared is off speed for a strike. 1-1. This one fouled off by Jared, and Wilson down to their final strike here in the second inning.
Everybody clap your hands. Come on, y'all.
Cook looking for his second strikeout of the inning. 1-2. Myers at second, Pitts aboard at first. 1-2 is just fouled off of the foot, and Carr goes spiraling out of the box. Here comes Cook. Ran it upstairs. Down goes Jared Carr as he chases the fastball up above the shoulders. Second strikeout of the inning and second strikeout of the ball game. We have played through just 2 innings here tonight. Wilson maintaining that 1-0 lead.
At Pizza Inn, we pride ourselves on our fresh ingredients and homemade dough. Our pizza dough is handmade in-house every day, both for takeout and our buffet. Check out our salad, pizza, and dessert buffets, which include our ever-famous desserts. We pride ourselves on our friendly service and look forward to serving you exceptional pizza every time. Come see it at 700 Ward Boulevard in the Winoka Shopping Center. We're open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday, and 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Pizza Inn. We'll put the best on your table every time.
At Thomas Law Attorneys, we're passionate about working with clients to find solutions to their issues. We work hard to get you the results you need so you can move on with your life. Thomas Law is a law firm with deep roots in Wilson, North Carolina and the surrounding area. Our firm helps clients who have been injured, arrested, or simply need more information about their rights and legal options. Contact us at 252-360-1379 or online at thomaslawnc.com. Thomas Law is proud to be a longtime sponsor of Wilson Tobs Baseball. Tobs Baseball is being brought to you by the Wilson Visitors Center. Prepare to be surprised. Good crowd on hand here for our Independence Day celebration. That's the beer garden shot down the first base line. Little action down there in the top left corner of your screen. Some bullpen work here. Mark Tyndall is starting to get loose for the Holly Springs Salamanders. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. This is Ian Bailey, the right fielder. One-0, swing and a miss. It's 1-1. Ian Bailey, Charlie Benson, and Tyler Smith due up here in the inning. One pitch. Check to swing. No way he went. 2-1. On its way now. Bailey watches it inside for a 3-1 count. First 3-1 count for Nate Imig here tonight. He does not have a walk given up this evening so far. Three-one try. That one misses downstairs, so the third inning will begin with a free pass to Ian Bailey.
Now batting, wearing number 3 from Georgia Tech, Charlie Benson.
Switch hitter Charlie Benson coming up. Benson out of Georgia Tech, finished up his freshman year, Milton, Georgia native. 5'11", 175. So our baseman officially listed with a runner aboard at first and nobody down. Strike called, 0-1. That one painted the outside black. A little fastball there from Nate Imig. 2-seamer, 4-seamer for Nate. Drops some off-speed stuff as well. No balls, 1 strike. Downstairs and in, 1-1. Looking for the first out here in the top half of the third. Wilson's 1 run came in the home half of the first on a leadoff solo home run. 1-1. That pitch runs a little bit inside as well. 2-1 count. Nate Imig struggling to find the strike zone here in the first or his third inning. 2-1 catches the corner for a strike. 2-2. Imig works from the extreme first base side of the rubber. 2-2, that one gets through Chamoy, the runner's going to take second base. Ian Bailey is up in the scoring position. Goes as a wild pitch against Nate Imig. That's his 4th of the year. He now leads the team in wild pitches. Tying run standing in scoring position. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him on strikes.
And the strikeout was
Third K of the night for Nate Imig, and that's a big one right there. Get the first out of the inning, bring up Tyler Smith.
Now batting, wearing number 13 from Grandview, Tyler Smith.
First pitch swinging into right center field. Coming in is Carr, so is Hunter Gore, the right fielder, who will make the grab for the second out. And Tyler Smith saw something he liked there, but didn't get enough of that baseball. It's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, wearing number 39 from Campbell, A.J. Harika.
Back to the top of the order, it's A.J. Harika. Time is called here. That is not a mound visit. Home plate umpire Chad Westlake motioning to us. Didn't think so. Seemed to be a quick couple of words. First pitch runs downstairs for a 1-0 count. So the walk in the inning and the wild pitch has put Bailey at second base there. One-0 is down and in, 2 balls, no strikes. Some news out of Washington Nationals land. And an unfortunate situation and a tragic moment, but a pretty cool thing a friend can do for one other friend. Patrick Corbin of the Washington Nationals is wearing the number 45 tonight. 2-0 is going to hit the batter. Put him aboard at first base. Runners on first and second for Itchy Birds. Of course, 45 was the number of the now late Tyler Skaggs, who passed away yesterday afternoon. Around 2:30 p.m. in Texas. Was found unresponsive and later pronounced. And Patrick Corbin was a very good friend of Tyler Skaggs. Grew up together in the Arizona Diamondbacks organization. And there for a strike 0-1. So Patrick, who is pitching tonight in new threads with the Washington Nationals this season, wearing the number 45 in honor of his late friend. No balls, 1 strike, runners on first and second with 2 down. Imig looks back at second base. Oh, 1 pitch. Little number on the right side of the infield. Kevin Jordan on a couple of hops will take care of this one without any problems here. Runners get on first and second, but a ground out will finish off the frame. Wilson will take that one badly. In the bottom of the third, it's still 1-0. State Farm Chuck Finkley is a team of 6 here to help you with all your insurance needs. Not only that, we focus on client relationships and the community here at the office. We offer a wide range of insurance products from auto, home, property, business, health, and life. We also help with banking, mutual funds, and annuities. What we are equally as proud of is the relationships we build. You can contact us at 252-237-9018. At State Farm Chuck Finkley, you aren't a client, you're family.
Prepare to be surprised. No matter what brings you to Wilson, you'll be surprised by the unique experiences around every turn. Much like our famous folk art installations, the Whirligigs, our town is made up of many pieces coming together to create something distinct. Start your visit at the Wilson Visitor Center, a restored 1925 bungalow in downtown Wilson. Open for free tours to the public. Find us at 209 Broad Street or call and email us today. Wilson will move you.
At Thomas Law Attorneys, we're passionate about working with clients to find solutions to their issues. We work hard to get you the results you need so you can move on with your life. Thomas Law is a law firm with deep roots in Wilson, North Carolina and the surrounding area. Our firm helps clients who have been injured, arrested, or simply need more information about their rights and legal options. Contact us at 252-360-1379 or online at thomaslawnc.com. Thomas Law is proud to be a longtime sponsor of Wilson Tobs Baseball.
We move this ball game now to the bottom half of inning number 3. And it's going to be a pitching change here for the visiting Holly Springs Salamanders, as Mark Tyndall will come into the ball game. He, a Houston, Texas native, a 6'5", 250 right-hander, takes over for Holden Cook, who went 2 innings here tonight, and is in line for the loss here at this point.
Leading off for the Tobs, wearing number 21 from Mount Olive, Hunter Gore.
Hunter Gore to the plate, 1 for 1 tonight with a single. He will take it downstairs and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Final line on Holden Cook, 2 innings of work, 3 hits, an earned run. On a solo jack, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. That 1-0 is going to run inside and low. 2 balls, no strikes. Hunter out in front of this one with the single that Hunter picked up earlier in the ball game. It continues the longest streak this season for any Tobs, 16 straight games reaching base safely. 2-1 to him. That's outside for ball 3. Hunter Gore, Deshaun Lookout, Shamoy Christopher. Tyndall, kick and deal on the 3-1. Count is full. 3-2 in the air to center field. Backing up on it now is Harika. And the over-the-shoulder grab there will be the first out of the inning. Bring up Deshaun Lookout. Well, fans, the Tobs are headed back to the playoffs for a second consecutive year and will host a ball game here at Fleming Stadium on August the 4th. Postseason tickets are on sale now. Lock in your seats. Tickets are on sale here at Fleming Stadium on game days right behind home plate. So lock up your seats now. August 4th, Tobs will host a postseason contest. Deshaun Lookout popped up to second base his first time around. Didn't have much room to swing as it ran nice and tight on him. 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch this time. This one runs back over the plate, and Deshaun kind of barked something at himself that time around for that foul ball. Felt like he had something he could have hit. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 out and the base is clear. 0-2. Line drive on 1 hop. Benson makes the grab. Deshaun didn't run. They'll have to throw it on over to first and complete the ground out. That actually go all the way around the horn. So that goes 5, 6, 4, 3 on the put out. I don't know if I've ever seen that one.
Wearing number 5 from Tennessee Wesleyan, Shamoy Christopher.
Well, that's new. I don't know how Charlie Benson thought he caught that baseball in the air. That was about as clear as day. That was even more awkward that Deshaun Lookout didn't run. In there for a strike. It's 0-1. That ball was clearly caught on a hop. Wasn't even close. Owen in there for a strike, 0-2. So then Benson threw it around the horn, I guess trying to get the call. That was the home plate umpire, Chad Westlake, who threw his arms out in the safe motion to say no catch. 0-2. Ground ball, foul, third base side. How bizarre. 2 strikes, bases clear, 2 down. One and 2. This one's in the air to left. Racing towards the line is Noah Jones. He's not going to get there in time. One ball, 2 strikes. We'll try it again here for Tyndall. Over the plate and a called strike 3. They'll ring him up for the first strikeout of the night. As Mark comes in. Got a deep count against Hunter Gore. Wins that battle and will win the rest of the way. Here in the bottom of the third. 3 complete, still 1-0.
Why call 2 men in a truck? If you're like Kate, you're moving and you work hard. You've got lots of stuff and no time to move it. You need pros, people who care about it as much as you do. That's why you call 2 men in a truck.
2 men in a truck.
Fans, it's time for the Bojangles fan cam. Jordan is down there looking for a winner here tonight. Oh man, we're doing the chicken dance tonight. Oh boy. And it looks like we got some fans who are looking to win some prizes. And it looks like she's got some friends who may be a little camera shy here tonight. You have a chance to win Bojangles or Tobs prizes. All you have to do is post a picture of yourself watching the game from home and tag the Wilson Tobs and Bojangles on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. We will still have one more winner here tonight. So why don't you go ahead and post right now. Bojangles, our chicken reigns supreme.
Good friends deserve great burgers. Denny's 100% beef burgers have bold flavors and fresh ingredients. So grab your friends today and enjoy one of our mouth-watering burgers together. See you at Denny's.
Why call 2 men in a truck? If you're like Joe, you need to move your business without moving a single meeting. The word stop isn't in your vocabulary. You want it handled with no hitches, no glitches, and no sweat. That's why you call 2 men in a truck.
2 men in a truck.
Top 4 coming at you here as the Tobs Salamanders. Last time they will meet here at this stadium here in 2019 during the regular season. John Fail, Liam Hicks, and Noah Jones, the scheduled batters here. Nate Imig back out to the bump. Ran into a little bit of trouble in the third.
Leading off for the Salamanders, wearing number 25 from North Greenville, John Michael Fail.
Fail flew out to center field back in the first inning. And first pitch you will see here to open up the fourth inning is a called strike, 0-1. Wilson here today, on the road tomorrow, back here at Fleming Stadium on the 4th of July. 0-1 pitch left upstairs. It popped up into left field. Avant is there. That one was pretty high for that catch for the first out of the inning. Bring up Liam Hicks.
Now batting, wearing number 4 from Arkansas State, Liam Hicks. Liam is tonight's Chick-fil-A strikeout victim of the game. If he strikes out, one lucky Tobs fan in attendance will go home with a Chick-fil-A prize basket and Tobs tickets. It's time to pray for a K.
With one out, that pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. Base is empty here in the top half of the fourth. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors for the Tobs, no runs on 1 hit, and no errors for the Salamanders. 0-1. Ground ball, foul on the first base side. Two strikes on him. Looking for his 4th strikeout of the night. 0-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There were 6 strikeouts last time out, back on the 23rd against the Steamers for Nate Imig, which was a season high for him. One, two, ring him up. See you later. Strikeout number 4, 2 down.
Strikeout, you've won somebody a Chick-fil-A prize basket. Winner, winner, Chick-fil-A dinner.
And since Liam Hicks just struck out, one lucky Tobs fan in attendance going home with a Chick-fil-A prize basket and Tobs tickets. Pray for the K. Chick-fil-A, the original chicken sandwich.
Now batting, wearing number 8 from Queens, Noah Jones.
We'll bring up Noah Jones now with 2 down. 3 in a row retired by Nate Imig. Base is empty here in the top of the 4th. First pitch floats in a little bit outside and high. 1 ball, no strikes. Got him to swing at this one. Ricochets around a couple of times before it goes to 1-2. Two outs and the base is empty. Here comes Imig's 1-2 on its way. That's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two and 2. Waved at and missed. Nice offering there from Nate Imig as he will pick up his 5th strikeout of the inning. That means 4 in a row retired by Nate Imig, and he's looking pretty good here in this one. To the bottom half of the 4th, Tobs still clinging to that 1-0 lead.
Prepare to be surprised. No matter what brings you to Wilson, you'll be surprised by the unique experiences around every turn. Much like our famous folk art installations, the Whirligigs, our town is made up of many pieces coming together to create something distinct. Start your visit at the Wilson Visitor Center, a restored 1925 bungalow in downtown Wilson. Open for free tours to the public. Find us at 209 Broad Street or call and email us today. Wilson will move you.
From our family to yours, we promise the best quality in our Scott Farm sweet potato products.
Whether served as healthy wedges or crunchy chips, we take pride in serving our community and our country.
Locally grown and hand-picked, our chips provide the perfect choice for your game day snack.
Whether hitting a home run or cheering on the sidelines, our products ensure a healthy snack nearly everyone will enjoy.
You're always safe at home with Scott Farms.
At Performance Heating and Cooling, we're proud of our reputation for quality, service, and value. whether you need an HVAC system installed, repaired, or maintained. Serving residential and light commercial customers in Wilson and surrounding communities for more than 20 years, we're the area's home comfort specialists. We feature state-of-the-art Trane home comfort systems and service for all makes and models. Keep your family cool this summer. Performance Heating and Cooling. It's hard to stop a train.
Big Michael Calamari to lead things off here for Wilson in the bottom half of inning number 4. Steve Granado alongside with you here from Fleming Stadium. So glad you can tune in here on July the 2nd. First pitch to Big Mike will be in there for a strikeout and one. Calamari, Avant, and Myers 6-7 up here in the 4th inning. Tobs went quietly in there, half of the third, 4 in a row retired for the Salamanders pitching staff. Check swing didn't go. 1-1. Again, back out to the hill here in the inning as Mark Tyndall took over for Holden Cook after 2 innings of work. 1-1. Strike called on Calamari. Michael in his first at bat. That was back in the first. He flew out to center field and ended the inning once upon a time. 1-2. Here comes the offering. Chopped towards second, backing up, leaping up. Burt's throw to first, scooped out by Crabtree. Shaking in your boots there for the first out.
Now batting wearing number 9 from Georgia Southern, Christian Avant.
Brings up Christian Avant. Popped out to foul territory in the second inning on the first base side. 0 for 1. You know, I can't stop thinking about Tyler Skaggs. And it's been on my mind now. I mean, obviously since the news broke yesterday. There for a called strike. It's 0-1. Again, if you haven't heard, a starting pitcher for the Los Angeles Angels lost his life. Was found unresponsive in his hotel room yesterday. As Avant pulls one, that's off of the glove of Charlie Benson down the third base line. Avant looking for second. He'll instead pull up there at first base. That is a 1-out single for Christian Avant. Brings up Chris Myers. So I can't stop thinking about it. News broke yesterday. He was found unresponsive in his hotel room in Texas. No cause of death has been officially stated. And
Chris Myers.
Having had some, not personal in this sense, but personal, I guess the best way to say it, I'll just describe it. I used to work in news, so I had to deal with coroner's offices from time to time, unfortunately, getting information. As Myers fouls the first one back, 0-1. So it can take some time to get the official cause of death. So if you're an impatient person, well, time to exercise those new muscles. So no official cause of death, and Texas police have said that they do not suspect any foul play as Myers lines one down the right field side, first to third now for Christian Avant. Tobs in business here in the home half of the 4th with runners on the corners for Kevin Jordan. And for those of you who kind of hang out with us regularly, may have heard me speak of my my love for the Angels. Grew up watching them as a kid. Grew up in the Tim Salmon, Garrett Anderson, Steve Finley world. And so this one hits near and dear to me in a couple different ways. One, it brings up awful memories of Nick Adenhart back in 2009. Runners on the corners here with one down. Pitch to Kevin Jordan is down and in. Delayed steal, and Myers will take second base. A stolen bag for the Tobs designated hitter. For Myers, that's the second stolen base of the season. Pitch was a ball. It's 1-0 here for Kevin Jordan with 1 out. Second and third. Corners come drawn in. 1-0 to Kevin. Ground ball right towards the third baseman. Charlie Benson will look the runner back and throw on over to first. That is the second out of the inning. Ground out goes 5-3. So one, it brings up some terrible, terrible memories of 2009 when a young starting pitcher by the name of Nick Adenhart lost his life due to a drunk driver after he went out to celebrate his season debut. for the Angels that night against the Oakland A's and lost his life that evening. So 10 years later, it still stings, and now we got a new victim, unfortunately. And it's just always so tough to see. And if you'll allow me to semi-grieve on the air here tonight, DeAndre Pitts to the plate. He's 1-for-1 with a homer and a walk here this evening. He'll bounce one back towards the middle, cut off by the shortstop Tyler Smith, and a throw on over to first will end the inning. What started off as a promising frame here for Wilson does end with runners on second and third. I have a personal story about Tyler Skaggs when we come back. Top 5 on its way. It's 1-0.
At Pizza Inn, we pride ourselves on our fresh ingredients and homemade dough. Our pizza dough is handmade in-house every day, both for takeout and our buffet. Check out our salad, pizza, and dessert buffets, which include our ever-famous P-Zerts. We pride ourselves on our friendly service and look forward to serving you exceptional pizza every time. Come see it at 700 Ward Boulevard in the Winoka Shopping Center. We're open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday, and 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Pizza Inn. We'll put the best on your table every time.
State Farm Chuck Finkley is a team of 6 here to help you with all your insurance needs. Not only that, we focus on client relationships and the community here at the office. We offer a wide range of insurance products from auto, home, property, business, health, and life. We also help with banking, mutual funds, and annuities. What we are equally as proud of is the relationships we build. You can contact us at 252-237-9018. At State Farm Chuck Finkley, you aren't a client, you're family.
Good friends deserve great burgers. Denny's 100% beef burgers have bold flavors and fresh ingredients. So grab your friends today and enjoy one of our mouth-watering burgers together. See you at Denny's.
To catch a replay of tonight's game, head on over to wilsontobs.scottfarms.com. That's wilsontobs.scottfarms.com to catch a replay of tonight's game. Scott Farms is a proud sponsor of Wilson Tobs Baseball. Isn't it funny how moments in life you never thought would ever matter whatsoever sometimes all of a sudden start to stick into your head as, oh yeah, that happened. We are set to start the top half of the 5th. Chris Crabtree, Ian Bailey, and Charlie Benson due up here. Chris Crabtree has the only hit thus far tonight for the Salamanders. He will take one in for a strike, and it's 0-1. I believe it was either 2012 or 2013, so this is 6 or 7 years ago. Tyler Skaggs would have been 20 or 21 at the time. 0-1 is popped up into center field. Jared Carr is taking charge. 2 pitches, 1 out. Ian Bailey is next, 0-for-0 with a walk.
Now batting wearing number 10 from Grambling State.
And every year after spring training concludes, the Angels and Dodgers will play a quick 2-game, 3-game exhibition set against each other. So as I sometimes did, I was just out of high school at the time. I went to one of these games at Angel Stadium. Pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. And lo and behold, who was on the mound that day? Tyler Skaggs. I didn't even really know who he was at the time. He was, again, either 20, 21 years old. He was very young at the time. Breaking ball makes it 1-1. And I was just getting my start. I mean, really just getting my start in covering baseball. Very, very early on. Line drive into center field. Jared Carr racing backwards. It's over his head. And he's going to want to hop off of the wall. Ian Bailey on his way to second. And he will have the second hit of the night for Holly Springs. And it's a 1-out double here in the 5th. Brings up Charlie Benson. I was so young in my career, I hadn't taken a single communications class in college yet. And I was writing for a blog called Angels Nation Talk. This is the very first quote-unquote job I ever had in baseball, where I really had just gotten my start. And I was real excited. I mean, we didn't have any credentials. We didn't have anything like that. But we were.
Now batting wearing number 3
we loved the team.
Georgia
We love the
Tech,
sport, as we still do. And
Benson.
we cover it to the best of your abilities. And I'm a kid. I don't know what I'm doing. And so we're figuring it out as we go. One out runner at second base. 1-0 Wilson leading. It's been that way since the first inning. Swing and a miss. 0-1. This again is Charlie Benson. Switch hitters 0-1 with a strikeout. So I'm at this ball game. A meaningless game for certain. Tyler Skaggs is pitching, newly acquired from the Arizona Diamondbacks. I don't know anything about him. But I do know, because I follow him on Twitter, Instagram, whatever, I know what his girlfriend looks like because he posts pictures of her all the time. Carly. And wouldn't you have it, she is sitting right in front of me. Just about a year older than I am, roughly. Down and in, 2-1. And I, as a quote-unquote reporter, or at least I like to think that I was at that time, I was trying to be, said hello. I said, hi, you're Tyler Skaggs' girlfriend, right? She says, yeah, hi, nice to meet you. I say, I'm Steve, my squeaky little voice. As the 2-1 is roped down the right side and out of the reach of Michael Calamari as it dribbles into right field. That's going to be an easy way to bring home Ian Bailey as the throw will come in way late. That's an RBI single for Charlie Benson, and we're tied at 1 here in the top of the 5th. RBI single for Benson.
Now batting, wearing number 13.
That's just his 3rd RBI of the year here in his 11th game.
Smith.
So it took him 4 innings, but the Salamanders have answered back. Tyler Smith to the plate. So I say, hi, I'm Steve, yada, yada, yada. Here's my card. I have these cheap little cards made that say, Steve Granado, Angels Nation Talk. So I hand it to her. I go, I would love if you gave this to Tyler. We have a podcast. We'd love to have him on. With 1 out, this one's bounced towards the middle. Could be a double play ball out of the glove and just back to the bag in time there to get the runner. It'll go as a fielder's choice for Deshaun Lookout as Tyler Smith will reach first base. But Charlie Benson is out at second, back to the top of the order with 2 down. It's A.J. Harika.
A.J. Harika.
And so I give her the card. I say, yeah, got a podcast. Please give it to Tyler. She says, okay. Guess who never got a call, text, email, page, smoke signal, nothing. Tyler Skaggs never hit me up. 2 outs with a runner at first. Swing and a miss. But isn't it funny that I completely forgot this ever happened? That completely escaped my mind until this morning. Runner takes off for second. And that'll be a wild pitch to put the runner aboard in scoring position. Second one of the ball game here for Nate Emig. Count is 1-1 with 2 down. It's just so hard to believe when something like that happens and you don't even know why. At least at this point, we don't know why. What happened yesterday? What were the events that led up to it? It's just so hard to comprehend. 2-1. And what that team has to go through, what she has to go through now for the rest of her life, especially right now, and you have no idea what really actually happened. Check swing. They'll ask. No, he didn't. 3-1. And there's only so many words in the English language that you can say, feel, express. You try to empathize, but it's almost impossible to even put yourself in those shoes. Three balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs and a runner at second, 1 run home. It's 1-1 here in the top of the 5th. And I didn't even want to bring this up tonight, but it's just so hard not to when it's on your mind 24/7. And again, I can't even begin to imagine dealing with something like this. 3-2 swing and a miss. It'll be his sixth strikeout of the night for Nate Imig as he matches a season high, but a run does come across. And we'll start to continue to keep the Skaggs family in our prayers. Halfway through tonight's ball game, 1-all, as we send it to the bottom of the fifth on the Tobs TV network.
State Farm Chuck Finkley is a team of 6 here to help you with all your insurance needs. Not only that, we focus on client relationships and the community here at the office. We offer a wide range of insurance products from auto, home, property, business, health, and life. We also help with banking, mutual funds, and annuities. What we are equally as proud of is the relationships we build. You can contact us at 252-237-9018. At State Farm Chuck Finkley, you aren't a client, you're family.
At Performance Heating and Cooling, we're proud of our reputation for quality, service, and value, whether you need an HVAC system installed, repaired, or maintained. Serving residential and light commercial customers in Wilson and surrounding communities for more than 20 years, we're the area's home comfort specialists. We feature state-of-the-art Trane home comfort systems and service for all makes and models. Keep your family cool this summer. Performance Heating and Cooling. It's hard to stop a train.
Professional Drug Screening Services is the premier location in Wilson for all your drug and alcohol testing needs. PDSS is nationally accredited in drug-free workplace program management, and all PDSS collectors are nationally certified. There is never a charge for integrity at PDSS. Partner with Professional Drug Screening Services for professional results. Located on Tarboro Street in Wilson, North Carolina. Give us a call today at 252-243-7377. That's 252-243-7377.
Tobs are back on the road tomorrow and will return home on the 4th of July. We'd love to have you out at the ballpark. There will not be fireworks here at Fleming Stadium. It's an early start of 5 p.m. We'll be hosting a 4th of July cornhole tournament. Sign up with your team and compete for great cash and Tobs prizes. Also enjoy drink specials, music, and games all afternoon. Tickets available at WilsonTobs.com and here at Fleming Stadium at the box office on game days. It'll be Jared Carr here to lead things off for Wilson. Carr is 0 for 2 thus far tonight. Wilson left runners in scoring position in the last inning. Carr bunts his way on the left side, stabbed out. Throw was well late from Mark Tyndall. And that's a pretty good bunt single there for Jared Carr as he bounced it on the left side of the infield for a leadoff hit. Hunter Gore coming up.
Now batting run number 21 from Mount Olive, Hunter Gore.
First pitch ripped to right by Hunter Gore. Carr on his horse turns the corner. And they'll have him on the corners here with nobody out to open up the 5th. Hunter Gore's second hit of the ball game.
Now batting, wearing number 15 from Missouri Baptist, Deshaun Lookout.
First pitch to Deshaun Lookout. He'll just get a piece of it. No balls, 1 strike. For Hunter Gore, that is his 6th multi-hit game of the year now. All of them 2-hit performances. Line drive over the glove of the shortstop Tyler Smith and into center field. Trotting home comes Jared Carr. RBI single for Deshaun Lookout. Wilson's back on top here in the bottom of the 5th. It's 2-1.
Now
3 straight hits here in the 5th.
Tennessee Wesleyan, Shamoy Christopher.
3 straight hits, all singles. Started with the bunt single of Jared Carr. Hunter Gore got to second base. Shimon Christopher is 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk thus far. Nobody down. Which is upstairs for a 1-0 count. Chamoy watches one low and away. 2 balls and no strikes. .2-0 on its way. Misses upstairs and away. 3 balls, no strikes. Tyndall has not issued a walk here tonight. Just 1 strikeout for him. That's ball 4, low and off the plate. They're loaded up for Michael Calamari with nobody out. They're going to pay a visit, try and settle down the right-hander.
Now batting, wearing number 27 from Dartmouth, Michael Calamari.
Calamari doesn't have a hit tonight. Fly out and a ground out thus far here in the 1st and 4th, respectively. Runners everywhere. Hunter Gore at 3rd, Deshaun Lookout at 2nd, and Shimoy Christopher aboard at 1st. Nobody out still in the inning. 4 straight to reach. Calamari swings through this one, 0-1. 4 straight to put Shimoy Christopher on. Tobs just regained the advantage here in the bottom of the 5th with an RBI single from Deshaun Lookout. Also trying to make some crooked numbers here tonight against Holly Springs. 0-1 is high and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Entering tonight, the Tobs have struck out 101 times over the last 8 games, but tonight, just 3 strikeouts. One outside for a 2-1 count. Tobs have lost 4 straight home games. He's coming on the heels of a crazy start of 6 straight home wins rattled off. 2-1. Underneath it, popped up into center field. Parika in. Burt's out. It's the second baseman, Burt's, to make the grab. They're going to try and test it. Here comes Hunter Gore to the plate. Throw is going to get him at home. Hunter Gore played his hand and folded. 2 down. That ball was not deep by any means. I think he was banking on a bad throw with Itchy Burt's momentum taking him backwards. It goes 8-2 to the plate on the putout for the double play. That brings up Christian Avant. 1 for 2 tonight. Runners on 1st and 2nd, now 2 down. What a difference that makes. Foul backwards, so very real possibility here for Mark Tyndall to get out of this jam by allowing just 1 run. ball's 1 strike on its way. Downstairs, 1-1. One floater into center field. That baby's falling in there. Here comes Deshaun. Look out from second. He will easily score, and Wilson's lead is doubled. It's 3-1. 2-hit game for Christian Event.
Now batting, wearing number 11 from Toledo, Chris Meyer.
Four hits in the inning for Wilson. They had 5 entering the frame. Myers underneath one into right center field. That ball hit pretty well, but shy of the track. The center fielder, Harika, is going to be there to make the grab. Wilson adds 2 here in the frame, regains the lead, and now will take a 3-1 advantage to the 6th.
State Farm Chuck Finkley is a team of 6 here to help you with all your insurance needs. Not only that, we focus on client relationships and the community here at the office. We offer a wide range of insurance products from auto, home, property, business, health, and life. We also help with banking, mutual funds, and annuities. What we are equally as proud of is the relationships we build. You can contact us at 252-237-9018. At State Farm Chuck Finkley, you aren't a client, you're family.
Prepare to be surprised. No matter what brings you to Wilson, you'll be surprised by the unique experiences around every turn. Much like our famous folk art installations, the Whirligigs, our town is made up of many pieces coming together to create something distinct. Start your visit at the Wilson Visitor Center, a restored 1925 bungalow in downtown Wilson. Open for free tours to the public. Find us at 209 Broad Street or call and email us today. Wilson will move you.
A little time with my favorite people goes a long way. And now at Denny's, $5.99 goes a long way too. You can get 2 eggs, 3 sausage links, 3 strips of bacon, and 2 buttermilk pancakes, all for just $5.99. The new Meat Lover Slam is here. See you at Denny's.
Tobs Baseball is being brought to you by Emerge Ortho, Greenlight, Thomas Law, and Wilson Medical Center.
Nate Emick back out to the hill here to pitch in the 6th inning. It's the 3rd time he's gone 5 or more innings this season. At this point, he's trying to lock down a quality start. He's already in line for the victory now, with the Tobs supplying 3 runs on 9 hits here tonight. Pretty night here tonight
David Itchy Burke
in Wilson, North Carolina. Burtz will come empty here on this first one. No balls, 1 strike. Was given one of the top 5 plays in the Coastal Plain League this past week. Those do the top 5 on the CPL. Here's a fly ball into center field. Long run in for Jared Carr. Out is the shortstop. Look out, and he'll make the grab, sliding in the outfield grass. That is the first out.
Now batting, wearing number 25 from North Greenville, John Michael Fail.
John Fail to the plate. John is 0 for 2 with a couple of flyouts here tonight. First pitch floats in for a strike, 0-1. Nate Emick, the workhorse, getting things done here tonight. This pitch is lined into right field. Hunter Gord trying to pick it cleanly. No luck. He'll just play it on a hop. A single into right. It's the third hit. Scratch that, fourth hit tonight.
Now batting, wearing number 4 from Arkansas State, Liam Hicks.
That'll bring up Liam Hicks. Hicks is 0 for 2 out of the 4 spot here tonight. Also struck out in this ball game. Runner at first, that's a wild one that gets all the way back. 3 wild pitches in the ball game for Nate Imig tonight. He entered tonight with 3 overall this season. So runner in scoring position with 1 out. Salamanders battling their way back here in the top half of inning 6. 1-0. It's a foul ball there. 1-1. One ball and 1 strike to the opened at bat here of Liam Hicks. 2-1. That makes it 3 balls and 1 strike now as that pitch runs down and in. Liam Hicks has not reached base here tonight. One out and the base is empty here for Holly Springs. Three-one pitch pulled foul, full count. Again, 6 strikeouts on the night for Nate Imig. Trying to set a season high here tonight if he can pick up another one. A long pause for Imig as he gets a sign okayed from Shamoy Christopher. Payoff pitch. Little tapper up along first base. In and out of the glove of Michael Calamari. They'll say that ball's foul. Calamari had that roll off the heel of his glove and then picked it up with his bare hand out of the sky. But it's all for naught here. It's just a flashy magic trick for a foul ball. It's still 3-2. Runner at second base, John Fail. This one's lined out to right field and is going to land in there for a base hit. They'll hold the runner at third base. Second hit, back-to-back style here in the 6th, puts him on the corners for Noah Jones.
Now batting, wearing number 8 from Queens, Noah Jones.
And Kramer Sneed wants to talk to his right-handed starter. First time he'll come out to the hill. Wilson starting a set of 3 straight against out-of-division foes.
We will have another Faith and Family Night on July the 30th, our 2nd annual Faith and Family Night. With live
Salamanders finished the Eastern Division in the first half in 3rd place.
If you would like to bring a group
7.5 games back. Morehead City, who was unstoppable in the first half, aside from a Tobs win, essentially.
At the Tobs front office.
been tough for the Salamanders to score this year. Third to last in runs scored this season with 130. Behind them are the High Toms, and behind them at the lowest point, the Sharks. Enter today with only scoring 105 runs this year. Called strike. Just 105 for the Wilmington Sharks, who just had a 9-game losing streak snapped the other night. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out, looking for the double play ball to send him back to the dugout. This one bounced on the third base side. DeAndre Pitts goes to second. Kevin Jordan on the relay to first, and they got him by a half a step. That's what you wanted to do. Get him around the horn. That goes 5-4-3 to end the frame and end the threat. No runs across here in the inning. Back-to-back singles, but they can't do anything with them. Wilson escapes, still with a 3-1 lead to the bottom of the 6th.
From our family to yours, we promise the best quality in our Scott Farm sweet potato products.
Whether served as healthy wedges or crunchy chips, we take pride in serving our community and our country.
Locally grown and hand-picked, our chips provide the perfect choice for your game day snack.
Whether hitting a home run or cheering on the sidelines, our products ensure a healthy snack nearly everyone will enjoy.
You're always safe at home with Scott Farms.
Kerry Griffin with 4C Sons Insurance Agency has 27 years of experience as an independent agent. He knows how to take the worry out of insurance and replace it with peace of mind. Let Kerry show you how he can save you money on auto, home, life, health, and commercial insurance. 4C Sons offers several companies that compete.
Partner with Professional Drug Screening Services for professional results. Located on Tarboro Street in Wilson, North Carolina. Give us a call today at 252-243-7377. That's 252-243-7377.
Why call 2 men in a truck? If you're like Kate, you're moving and you work hard. You've got lots of stuff, but no time to move it. You need pros, people who care about it as much as you do. That's why you call 2 men in a truck.
2 men in a truck.
Better is Kevin Jordan to lead off the bottom half of inning number 6. Steve Granado alongside for the ride. Tobs leading 3-1.
St. Louis University, Kevin Jordan.
9-1-2 here in the inning. Kevin Jordan, DeAndre Pitts, and Jared Carr still out on the hill. Mark Tyndall took over in the 3rd inning and hasn't stopped just since, as he gave up 2 runs in the bottom half of the 5th. First pitch to Kevin Jordan will skip in for ball 1. 1-0. This one in the air, hit pretty well to right center field, giving chase is Horika, and he will hunt it down in the alleyway for a fly out. Kevin Jordan now 0 out of 3. That fly ball to center.
Now batting, wearing number 26 from Homewood University,
DeAndre Pitts, solo homer back in the 1st inning. He's 1 for 2 with a walk. DeAndre will take a strike on the outside edge. 0-1. Make it 0-2 here on Pitts. Just off the edge. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looks like Taylor Soper is the first man up for Wilson. That's off the plate. 2-2. They're going to ring up DeAndre. He didn't like that one. He will go down looking, and that's just the 2nd strikeout of the night for Mark Tyndale. Puts 2 away here for Jared Carr with the bases empty.
Now batting, wearing number 6 from Shepherd University, Jared Carr.
Looking for a dunk like an athlete.
Jared Carr had a bunt single back in the 5th, which kick-started a rally. Strike is 0-1. A bunt single and the run scored back in the 5th. It's 1 for 3 thus far tonight. Struck you out back in the 2nd frame. Base is clear with 2 outs. The 0-1 is downstairs for a 1-1 count. Jared comes up empty with his swing. 1-2. Salamanders have Crabtree, Bailey, and Benson next inning. That's 6, 7, 8. Way ahead on him, looking for back-to-back Ks. One, two, and just barely got a piece of it. One, two. Foul ball lifted down the third base line. Wilson with a run in the 1st and 2 in the 5th. Only run for the Salamanders came in their half of the 5th inning. One, two to Jared Carr. Tough out. Another foul ball. Continues to battle here against Mark Tyndall. Still nobody warming for the Holly Springs Salamanders. And by the way, that glass-shattering foul ball is brought to you by Farm Bureau Clint Godwin. Try another 1-2. Bounce towards the first base side. Crabtree stabs it, throw to first, and Jared Carr beats it out. Ball gets away, he's hopping up and going to second base. That ball into the dugout, and Jared is safe at second.
Now batting rare number 21 from Mount Olive, Hunter Gore.
So that goes as a single for Jared Carr. That's the second hit of the ball game. It goes a hit to get him to first, and then a throwing error on Chris Crabtree. That'll get him to second base. That's the first error of the ball game. Brings up Hunter Gore, who is 2 for 3 tonight. Pair of singles. Both of them pulled into right field. Itchy Birch, the second baseman, backed up a little bit now. Swing through this one, 0-1. Only out Hunter made was to lead off the 3rd inning. We flew out to center. This is the 3rd time he faces off with Mark Tyndall tonight. 0-1 is low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Call it in there again. 1-2 count. Gore will get rung up this time around and go down looking. So 2 Ks in the inning to finish off the frame. The infield single and error does not come back to bite the Salamanders. We're out of the 6th, and the Tobs still have a 3-1 lead.
At Thomas Law Attorneys, we're passionate about working with clients to find solutions to their issues. We work hard to get you the results you need so you can move on with your life. Thomas Law is a law firm with deep roots in Wilson, North Carolina and the surrounding area. Our firm helps clients who have been injured, arrested, or simply need more information about their rights and legal options. Contact us at 252-360-1379 or online at thomaslawnc.com. Thomas Law is proud to be a longtime sponsor of Wilson Tobs Baseball.
Kerry Griffin with 4C Sons Insurance Agency has 27 years of experience as an independent agent. He knows how to take the worry out of insurance and replace it with peace of mind. Let Kerry show you how he can save you money on auto, home, life, health, and commercial insurance. 4C Sons offers several companies at competitive rates. Great rates are not enough when it comes to insurance, and Kerry Griffin at 4C Sons knows that service is equally important. Give us a call, text, or email for a free quote today. Prepare to be surprised. No matter what brings you to Wilson, you'll be surprised by the unique experiences around every turn. Much like our famous folk art installations, the Whirligigs, our town is made up of many pieces coming together to create something distinct. Start your visit at the Wilson Visitor Center, a restored 1925 bungalow in downtown Wilson. Open for free tours to the public. Find us at 209 Broad Street or call and email us today. Wilson will move you.
Taylor Soper.
Hey, Tobs fans, get ready to ride the rails this summer with NC by Train. Skip the hassles of parking and traffic with 4 daily round trips and 7 stops between Raleigh and Charlotte. There's a schedule that will work for you. Book your travel today by visiting ncbytrain.org. That's ncbytrain.org. Wilson's going to go to the bullpen here and call it quits for Nate Imig here tonight. This pitching change brought to you by Farm Bureau Lori Thomas. Farm Bureau Lori Thomas is always there for you when called upon. The new man is Taylor Soper, who steps onto the hill here today. Soper enters with a 3.48 earned run average, a 4-0 record. This will be his 10th appearance all out of the bullpen this season. Nate Imig tonight, 6 innings, 5 hits, just 1 earned, with a walk and 6 strikeouts as he ties a season high. So it'll be Taylor Soper on to face off with Chris Crabtree, Ian Bailey, and Charlie Benson. So that is the second quality start of the season for Nate Imig. And he sets his team up for victory here tonight with a 3-1 advantage to the top of the 7th. That one's high and in. 1 ball, no strikes. Last time out for Taylor Soper was back on the 28th on the road against the Wilmington Sharks. Won an inning, 2 hits, and 2 strikeouts. He'll find the strike zone this time. 1-1. Soper deals home. Inside for a swing and miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Crabtree 1 for 2 tonight, a single. They came back in the 2nd inning, but he was picked off, caught between 1st and 2nd to end the inning. 1-2. That's high and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Solid outing for Nate Imig tonight. Only got into trouble once or twice. 2-2. Breaking ball inside corner, called strike 3, and Soper begins his night with a strikeout looking.
And that strikeout was brought to you by Edward Jones Chris Collins.
Brings up Ian Bailey, who has a double and a run scored tonight.
Everybody get on your feet, get out of your seat. It is time for the 7th inning stretch.
One out and the base is clear. First pitch is a little liner down the first base side, 0-1.
Now batting, wearing number 10 from Grambling State, Ian Bailey.
Bailey had the double back in the 5th and came around to score the only run for Holly Springs here tonight. Oh, 1 pitch, cued underneath. 0-2. 2 strikes from Soper. Chamoy couldn't bring that one back. 1-2. Base is clear with 1 out. We're in the top half of the 7th inning. This one, the grounder softly bounced towards the third. DeAndre Pitts is going to fire across the diamond for the 2nd out of the inning. Charlie Benson's turn. He has the RBI single.
Now batting, wearing number 3 from Georgia Tech, Charlie Benson.
First pitch to Benson is in there for a high strike, 0-1. Post-game fireworks after tonight's contest. Our last post-game fireworks show of the year. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2 quickly. A lot of 2-strike counts here for Taylor Soper. No one on with 2 down. 0-2 well outside and high. It's fouled back. Still 1-2. Tobs looking for their first home win since June 20th. Gets 4 straight home losses for the Tobs. Now 1-2 is going to miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Tobs will have Deshaun Lookout to lead off things in the 7th. 2-2 pitch on its way. In the dirt, and Soper just can't finish him off right now. 3-2. Three-two pitch is lined out to left field. And that'll be nice and easy for Christian Event to make the grab there for a 1-2-3 frame for Taylor Soper. It's a 7th inning stretch here, brought to you by Texas Steakhouse and Saloon.
Let's see you shake it. Let's go, wagging and shagging.
It'll be Deshaun Lookout to lead things off here at Wilson's Fleming Stadium. 1 run, 5 hits with 1 error for the Holly Springs Salamanders. The Tobs with 3 runs on 10 hits and no errors. They have a 2-run advantage here as we head to the bottom half of the 7th. Steve Granato alongside with you here tonight. Thanks for tuning in on a Tuesday evening. Happy 4th of July in a couple days. And Deshaun will take one high off of the left shoulder. Hit by a pitch here to put a runner aboard to open up the 7th. Shamoy Christopher up.
Now batting, wearing number 5 from Tennessee Wesleyan, Shamoy Christopher.
Shamoy's 0 for 1 with a pair of walks tonight, including a strikeout. He'll take one high and away, 1-0. Look out aboard at first. 1-1. Christopher line drive down the left field line, and that is going to land in the bullpen. Speaking of which, down there, Tobs got Josh Siglitz getting loose. Potential next arm coming up. One ball, 2 strikes here on Shamoy Christopher, in danger of striking out for the 2nd time tonight. He'll watch it off the plate, 2-2. 3 strikeouts on the night here for Mark Tyndall, who came in the 3rd inning. He's been pitching ever since. Two high in the air to deep right field. Backwards is the right fielder, Bailey. He's about 15 feet shy of the track, pulls it in for the 1st out. No runners advancing on that one. Michael Calamari coming up.
Now batting, wearing number 27 from Dartmouth, Michael Calamari.
Calamari, one of 5 representatives who will head down to Savannah, Georgia here on Sunday. Represent the Tobs in the All-Star game. All-Star festivities begin on the 7th with the All-Star game on July 8th. This is coming week. Be down in Savannah, Georgia for that. Lots of fun to be certain. Pitch called strike. 0-1. 1 out in the inning. Lookout still aboard at first after being hit by a pitch. Ball in the dirt, and that'll take him to 2nd. Wild pitch. One and 1. High and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. One down here with a runner at 2nd. Strike call, 2-2. Calamari waves over the top of that one. That was a pretty nasty breaking ball from Mark Tyndall. It's his 4th strikeout of the night. Puts 2 down here for Christian Avant.
Now batting, wearing number 9 from Georgia Southern, Christian Avant.
Avant 2 for 3 tonight. Got an NC State product down in the bullpen. Baker Nelson from Fuquay Varina, North Carolina, is getting loose. First pitch to Avant. Strike called, 0-1. 3 runs on 10 hits for Wilson tonight. 1 run on 5 hits for the Salamanders. 0-1. Backwards for 0-2. Top of the 8th rolls around. They'll have 9-1 and 2. Tyler Smith will lead things off next inning. Oh, 2 off the edge. Close call there. 1-2 strikes. One-two to Vance. Off the plate again. This one a little bit further and low as well. 1-2 becomes 2-2. Two-two pitch. Another foul ball.
Are you insured? If not, then call Brooks Harrell with Ballroom Bureau Insurance for all your insurance needs.
Two-two. Avant stays alive. Good little at bat here for Christian. This one in the air to right. It's Ian Bailey in right field who will make this grab without any incident.
All right, let's throw down
Tobs
the video.
held off the board here in the 7th inning. Still a 3-1 ball game as we send this thing to the top half of the 8th.
State Farm Chuck Finkley is a team of 6 here to help you with all your insurance needs. Not only that, we focus on client relationships and the community here at the office. We offer a wide range of insurance products from auto, home, property, business, health, and life. We also help with banking, mutual funds, and annuities. What we are equally as proud of is the relationships we build. You can contact us at 252-237-9018. At State Farm Chuck Finkley, you aren't a client, you're family. At Thomas Law Attorneys, we're passionate about working with clients to find solutions to their issues. We work hard to get you the results you need so you can move on with your life. Thomas Law is a law firm with deep roots in Wilson, North Carolina and the surrounding area. Our firm helps clients who have been injured, arrested, or simply need more information about their rights and legal options. Contact us at 252-360-1379 or online at thomaslawnc.com. Thomas Law is proud to be a longtime sponsor of Wilson Tobs Baseball.
Why call 2 men in a truck? If you're like Kate, you're moving and you work hard. You've got lots of stuff and no time to move it. You need pros, people who care about it as much as you do. That's why you call 2 men in a truck.
2 men in a truck.
To catch a replay of tonight's game, head on over to wilsontobs.scottfarms.com. That's wilsontobs.scottfarms.com to catch a replay of tonight's game. Scott Farms is a proud sponsor of Wilson Tobs Baseball.
Tobs are going to go to the bullpen again here after Taylor Soper has just 1 inning of work here tonight. 1 inning with no hits, no runs, no walks, and just 1 strikeout. Wilson's going to the pen. Brought to you by Farm Bureau agent Lori Thomas. And the arm coming into the ballgame here is Josh Siglitz, as he will be on the bump here. Siglitz takes over for Soper. Another right-hander comes into the ballgame.
Leading off for the Salamanders, wearing number 13 from Brand New, Tyler Smith.
Siglitz a 4.15 earned run average, no record. This will be his 8th appearance of the year. This will be his 7th out of the bullpen. First pitch he throws tonight to Tyler Smith as a called strike, and it's 0-1. Smith, and then A.J. Harika and Itchy Burts. The 0-1 pitch. Popped up in a right. Hunter Gore's there. Couple of soft steps in. First out of the inning. Fans, don't forget, after the final out has been recorded, the Tobs post-game show will be coming your way.
A.J. Harika.
A.J. Harika, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. It's hit by a pitch all the way back in the 3rd inning. Siglitz kicks and deals. Low off the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. One-0 offering. Breaking ball for a strike. 1-1. Good change up there for Josh Siglitz. One now. Rika lays off high and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. The Tobs bat, and potentially their final ups tonight in the bottom of the 8th. Chris Myers will lead things off. 2-1 inside, 3-1. Last outing for Josh Siglitz. It's an inning of work, 2 hits allowed with 2 strikeouts this past Saturday against the Mustangs here at home. 3-1, 3-2 now. Swing and a miss. Three-two pitch. Couldn't get him there. That's ball 4. Just a second walk issued by Tobs pitching tonight. Nate Imig only walked 1 batter. And now Josh Siglitz just gave up a free pass here with 1 out. Brings the tying run to the plate, Itchy Burts. Burts entered today batting .298. 8 RBIs on 1 homer of the season. Harika at first now. Waved at and missed just off the end of the bat. Oh, 0-1 with 1 out. Make it 0-2.
Are you insured? If not, then call Michael Arnett with Farm Bureau Insurance for all your insurance needs.
Two strikes on and looking for his first K of the night. Cued off the end of the bat. Josh Siglitz, 6'3", 165, out of Missouri Baptist. Pretty good cross-country runner back in high school. Mountain Ridge High, graduated in 2016, lettered in cross-country. Two-strike pitch, roped down the line, but foul. Over 3 varsity seasons in baseball, 272 cumulative earned run average for him, 26 appearances. No balls, 2 strikes, way ahead. Here it comes. Off the plate for 1-2. Burts is 0 for 3 tonight. 2 outs in the air, 1 on the ground. step off the rubber. Tobs have turned one double play in this ball game. It was against Noah Jones back in the 6th. One, two. Chamoy couldn't bring it back. Still 2-2 now. AJ Hurika does not have a stolen base this year. Salamanders haven't ran a lot this season, but have been very successful when they do. 21 of 27 on the base paths. Caught just 6 times. There he goes. Pitch way inside. Throw down from Chamoy. And the tag from Deshaun Lookout missed. So AJ Hurika will end up stealing second base. And once more, that is his first of the year. And they're going to actually send him back. I believe here on batter's interference. So that will not be. So there's actually no pitch on the play. Apparently time was called. So no stolen bag. For AJ Hurika, no pitch. The count is 2-2. See if he tries it again. He doesn't. 2-2 is fouled back. One out here in the inning. There's a fly out of Tyler Smith. Tobs have had 2 different leads in this ball game. 1-0, now 3-1. Two lifted in the left field. Looking at back now, coming in is Christian Evans. He will put that one away. That's out number 2 here in the 8th inning.
Now betting, wearing number 25 from North Greenville, John Michael Fayol.
The DH is 1 for 3 tonight. A single back in the 6th frame. He has a runner standing at first with 2 outs now, representing the tying run at the plate. He really wanted that one. 0-1. Entered today with 2 homers and 15 RBIs. Got as far as third base back in the 6th inning, but didn't score. 0-1 pitch. Runner takes off again. The pitch is the ball. Stutter step by Chamoy Christopher. And it's just long enough for Hurika to take second base. So that will be his first stolen bag of the year, no doubt about it. Ball and 1 strike. That's downstairs. 2-1. Again, Wilson will have Chris Myers lead off the bottom of the 8th. Trying to add on here. That's a pretty good spot there for Josh Siglitz. We'll get the call. Say it crossed a little bit high. 3-1. Siglitz misses low and away, and that will be ball 4. Second walk of the inning for him. Puts the tying run on first base. And the cleanup man represents the go-ahead here in the bottom of the, or top of the 8th rather. 2 walks here in the frame. Remember, Wilson's pitching staff
now batting, wearing number 4
had 1 prior
Arkansas
to this inning.
State, Liam Hicks.
Liam Hicks is 1 for 3 tonight. The 1 was a single back in the 6th inning. 2 outs, so the Tobs defense ain't playing for any trickery here. Just get the final out. 2 outs. And runners on first and second. Hurika at second. fail at first. Balls in one strike. One of three true lefties in the lineup. Hicks, Burtz, Barica. Two offers here. It's an 0-2 count. Pitch from getting out of this. So far, the Salamanders have only left 5 runners stranded tonight. And only 2 of those in scoring position. Swing and a miss. Bottom fouls out, and that'll be the first strikeout of the night. Josh Sieglitz figures it out here, lets 2 runners reach, but is going to be able to get out of the jam. Potential last outs for the Tobs, looking for a little insurance.
At Performance Heating and Cooling, we're proud of our reputation for quality, service, and value, whether you need an HVAC system installed, repaired, or maintained. Serving residential and light commercial customers in Wilson and surrounding communities for more than 20 years, we're the area's home comfort specialists. We feature state-of-the-art Trane home comfort systems and service for all makes and models. Keep your family cool this summer. Performance Heating and Cooling. It's hard to stop a train.
Kerry Griffin with 4C Sons Insurance Agency has 27 years of experience as an independent agent. He knows how to take the worry out of insurance and replace it with peace of mind. Let Kerry show you how he can save you money on auto, home, life, health, and commercial insurance. 4C Sons offers several companies at competitive rates. Great rates are not enough when it comes to insurance, and Kerry Griffin at 4C Sons knows that service is equally important. Give us a call, text, or email for a free quote today.
From our family to yours, we promise the best quality in our Scott Farm sweet potato products.
Whether served as healthy wedges or crunchy chips, we take pride in serving our community and our country.
Locally grown and hand-picked, our chips provide the perfect choice for your game day snacks.
Whether hitting a home run or cheering on the sidelines, our products ensure a healthy snack nearly everyone will enjoy.
You're always safe at home with Scott Farms.
Time for the bottom of the 8th here. Wilson up 3-1 here in this ball game. Back out to the hill is Mark Tyndall. He's been pitching since the 3rd inning, all in relief here. After just 2 innings of work from Holden Cook, he is the pitcher of record in this ball game. Tobs up 3-1. They will send up Chris Myers, Kevin Jordan, and DeAndre Pitts, 8, 9, and 1 here in the inning. Chris Myers, a 2-hit performance tonight. Wilson has 10 overall. Myers and Avant account for nearly half of the hits this evening, 4 of the 10. Hunter Gore has 2. And everybody else has single hits here tonight. Sharing the wealth. Myers has 2 singles. First pitch is the ball to Chris Myers, 1-0. 1-0 will be a swing and a miss, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike to Chris Myers. He'll foul it off, and the count goes to 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. On its way. Myers watches it off the plate, 2-2. Kick and deal here, looking for the strikeout. And he'll get it right on the outside corner. Be the 5th K of the night now for Mark Tyndall.
Now batting, wearing number 18 from St. Louis University, Kevin Jordan.
Kevin Jordan doesn't have a hit here tonight. He's 0 for 3. That ball goes straight over his head. 1-0. Kevin currently on a 5-game hitting streak as he enters tonight. Last ball game, Saturday, ended up going 1 for 2 with a walk against the Mustangs. He backs up, 2-0. Entering tonight, Kevin was batting .368 in this hitting streak. As he'll pop one up to right. This ball drifting backwards. Ian Bailey is on the warning track. It's off of his glove. It rolls around the dirt back to the grass. Kevin Jordan thinking about the plate. He's getting waved home. Jordan will stop now as the ball is cut off in the infield. The whole Tobs dugout is out of the dugout. As Kevin Jordan gets a triple, the home crowd comes alive, thinking they almost saw an inside the Parker here. That Tobs dugout leapt up about as fast as you could. It wasn't just Brian Hill waving him around. That ball ricocheted off of the glove of Ian Bailey and took a friendly bounce, but not friendly enough. So that's just a triple. Kevin Jordan's hitting streak has extended to 6 now. It's now the longest hitting streak of his Tobs career. This one's fouled back by DeAndre Pitts. It's the second time Wilson has come close to an inside the park home run. And Brian Hill hasn't had the guts to send him. Infield drawn in. Pitts fouls it backwards, 0-2. And that little jet stream to right field. Loves to carry that ball a little bit deeper. Pitts a homer, he's 1 for 3. 1 out here in the inning. That's high for ball 1. 1-2. One, two's in the dirt. Nice stop there by the catcher, Liam Hicks.
Everybody clap your hands. Come on, y'all.
Two balls, 2 strikes with 1 away here. Pitts trying to find the outfield grass if he can, or anything deep. That's outside for ball 3. Three balls and 2 strikes here on DeAndre. Here it comes. Pitts, a little floater into left center field. They're shading him backwards and sliding. Did he make that catch? Yes, he did. A.J. Harika comes up with that baseball. Kevin Jordan comes in to score, and it's a sacrifice fly for DeAndre Pitts. I know he wanted a little bit more, but the Tobs will take it. A little insurance here in the 8th. It's 4-1. It's a sac fly for DeAndre Pitts. And that'll be his second RBI of the night. And that'll be out number 2.
Number 6 from Shepherd University.
Tobs have C.J. Gonzalez up and ready to go. Still a save opportunity if he comes in at this point. C.J. does have a save this year. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1 on Jared Carr. Tobs are 2 for 3 in save opportunities this season as a team. One and one here on Jared. 2 hits here tonight. Both of them on the infield. one was intended that way with a bunt single. Scored once tonight. 1-2. Time is called by Jared. Potential last ups tonight. Salamanders will send Noah Jones, scheduled to hit in the 9th. Little looper towards short. And we will send this ball game now to the top of the 9th. Wilson will get an insurance run here in the frame. 3 outs from victory here to start the second half.
Prepare to be surprised. No matter what brings you to Wilson, you'll be surprised by the unique experiences around every turn. Much like our famous folk art installations, the Whirligigs, our town is made up of many pieces coming together to create something distinct. Start your visit at the Wilson Visitor Center, a restored 1925 bungalow in downtown Wilson. Open for free tours to the public. Find us at 209 Broad Street or call and email us today. Wilson will move you.
From our family to yours, we promise the best quality in our Scott Farm sweet potato products.
Whether served as healthy wedges or crunchy chips, we take pride in serving our community and our country.
Locally grown and hand-picked, our chips provide the perfect choice for your game day snacks.
Whether hitting a home run or chewing on the sidelines, our products ensure a healthy snack nearly everyone will enjoy.
You're always safe at home with Scott Farms.
One last time to the bullpen here, potentially for Wilson. This Tobs pitching change is brought to you by Farm Bureau Lori Thomas. Farm Bureau Lori Thomas is always there for you. When called upon, CJ Gonzalez, a right-hander from New York, 6 foot 195. Wrapped up his junior year at East Stroudsburg. His last outing was back on the 28th when an inning, 2 hits, earned run, just 1, a strikeout, and picked up his first save with the Tobs. Took down the Wilmington Sharks. And he'll be on for his second save opportunity of the season. He is 1 for 1. Here in the inning, due up, Noah Jones, Chris Crabtree, and Ian Bailey, 5, 6, and 7. Tobs got an insurance run. And that's why we see this ball game at a 4-1 score.
Now batting.
So Josh Siglitz
Noah Jones
and Taylor Soper will get holds in this game. First pitch on its way is swung through and missed. It's 0-1. A hold is a save opportunity that doesn't come to fruition. So they came in, could have had a save had they gone the distance. They will get the hold instead. Here's a bouncing ball through the left side of the infield. Leadoff single for Chris Crabtree. Noah Jones. That's his first hit of the ball game. He's now 1 for 4.
Now batting, wearing number 44 from Duke, Chris Crabtree.
Crabtree is 1 for 3 with a single that came back in the second. Got picked off, however. Wilson has a good little margin here with a 3-run advantage. 4 runs, 11 hits, no errors for the Tobs. That's up and away. 1 ball, no strikes. In the air to left. Moving backwards is Avance. Carr is racing there as well. Avant on a backtrack to the wall. They'll leap up and make the grab.
Now batting wearing number 10 from Grambling State, Ian Bailey.
Ian Bailey due up next. 1 for 2, a double. It is the only extra base hit for the Salamanders tonight. And he has, again, only scored the only run tonight for the Holly Springs squad. Pretty short trip to get here, about an hour or so. Closest ballpark in the league, swing and a miss. 0-1. Wilson has yet to go to Holly Springs this year. Sting Stadium. 0-1 is off the plate and low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tobs will go there in 13 days. Be at Sting Stadium on July the 15th. 1-1 swing and a miss. It's 1-2. Way late on that one, down in the zone. Ball and 2 strikes with a runner aboard at first and 1 down. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Ground ball towards short. Look out. Trying to turn 2 with Jordan. Relay to first. Got him. Ball game. Tobs open up the second half with a brief victory here tonight. 4-1 final over the Holly Springs Salamanders. Wilson comes away with this one here, and they did it in quick fashion. It took us just 2 hours and 33 minutes, the 5 shortest of the years. Wilson's going to come away with this victory by a final score of 4-1. Don't go anywhere. Tobs postgame show is next. We'll wrap this thing up for you when we come back on the Tobs TV Network.
State Farm Chuck Finkley is a team of 6 here to help you with all your insurance needs. Not only that, we focus on client relationships and the community here at the office. We offer a wide range of insurance products from auto, home, property, business, health, and life. We also help with banking, mutual funds, and annuities. What we are equally as proud of is the relationships we build. You can contact us at 252-237-9018. At State Farm Chuck Finkley, you aren't a client, you're family.
Good friends deserve great burgers. Denny's 100% beef burgers have bold flavors and fresh ingredients. So grab your friends today and enjoy one of our mouth-watering burgers together. See you at Denny's.
Why call 2 men in a truck? If you're like Kate, you're moving and you work hard. You've got lots of stuff and no time to move it. You need pros, people who care about it as much as you do. That's why you call 2 men in a truck.
2 men in a truck.
Kerry Griffin with 4C Sons Insurance Agency has 27 years of experience as an independent agent. He knows how to take the worry out of insurance and replace it with peace of mind. Let Kerry show you how he can save you money on auto, home, life, health, and commercial insurance. 4C Sons offers several companies at competitive rates. Great rates are not enough when it comes to insurance, and Kerry Griffin at 4C Sons knows that service is equally important. Give us a call, text, or email for a free quote today.
Professional Drug Screening Services is the premier location in Wilson for all your drug and alcohol testing needs. PDSS is nationally accredited in drug-free workplace program management, and all PDSS collectors are nationally certified. There is never a charge for integrity at PDSS. Partner with Professional Drug Screening Services for professional results. Located on Tarboro Street in Wilson, North Carolina. Give us a call today at 252-243-7377. That's 252-243-7377.
Back here at Fleming Stadium, here's the Tobs are going to wrap up this one with a final score of 4-1. Steve Granado back with you here as the Tobs come away with this win. Thanks so much for tuning in here tonight. Wilson will pick up their 15th win of the season now and begin the second half of the season with a 1-0 record. This is the Tobs postgame show brought to you by State Farm Jana Lake. Thank you for continued sponsorship here of Tobs baseball here in 2019. It's fireworks night here at Fleming Stadium, so if you hear any big bangs in the background, we're not under attack. They're just celebrating our nation's independence. The Tobs come away with the win here. This is how they did it tonight. A solo jack in the bottom half of the first, courtesy of DeAndre Pitts, his first home run of his Tobs career at Fleming Stadium. Sails over the left, 390-foot home run for him as it was way gone. And DeAndre picked up his second home run of the year. And again, it was the first time he had done it at this stadium. It was the first time a leadoff home run in the first inning occurred here for the Tobs in 2019. Stayed that way for a while. Nice outing here for Nate Emick. 6 innings of work here tonight, just 1 run allowed on 5 hits. He walks 1 and ties a season high with 6 strikeouts. The 1 run that came across on him was in the 5th inning. It was a double with 1 out for Ian Bailey. Then an RBI single promptly thereafter by Charlie Benson. It got the starter Holden Cook off of the hook, and that ball game was tied at 1-all. It didn't take long for Wilson to bounce right back. In the bottom half of the second, they were able to put up 2 runs. A bunt single from Jared Carr would begin the inning. A single from Hunter Gore would put them on first and third. RBI single, Deshaun Lookout flared it into center, and boom, bango, just like that. Tobs led it 2-1. They got 1 more in the frame. Christian Event with later single home. Deshaun Lookout with 2 outs, and the Tobs have themselves a comfortable 3-1 lead. Couple of sticky situations the rest of the way out. Again, Nate Imig looked really good here tonight. 6 innings of work, another quality start for him. It's his second of the year, as the Tobs would pretty much cruise the rest of the way. Got 1 more in the bottom of the 8th just for insurance. DeAndre Pitts, his second RBI of the night, and it was a sacrifice fly into center field. Locking it down there in the 9th was C.J. Gonzalez, his second save in as many opportunities. And the Tobs are able to walk away with the win here tonight. Your final score of 4-1. Tobs now 15-11 on the year. The loss to Holly Springs makes them 0-2 here in the second half. And now with an 11-17 record here in 2019. Your final totals here tonight: 1 run on 6 hits with 1 error and 7 left on base for Holly Springs. The Tobs with 4 runs, 11 hits, no errors. It's just the 6th time this season in now 26 games that the Tobs have not committed an error, and they end up leaving 10 on base here tonight. Win will go to Nate Imig. A solid victory here for him. 3-1 now on the season. Mark Tyndall will Tyndall, I beg your pardon, will take the loss. He's now 1-1 on the year, and as we mentioned, C.J. Gonzalez will get the save. It's his second in as many opportunities. The Tobs are now, as a team, 3 for 4 in save opportunities this year. It started at 6:21. We were 6 minutes tardy here this evening. Finished up at 8:54. It took us 2 hours and 33 minutes here in front of a great crowd here at Fleming Stadium on June the 2nd, 2019. I want to remind you about our upcoming schedule here in a couple of days, as the Tobs will be back at home here on the 4th of July. It'll be our cornhole tournament. Make sure you can sign up for that. Bring your friends, bring your family. It's a 5 p.m. start. There is local fireworks courtesy of the city of Wilson, so that's why we have the early game. There are no fireworks on the 4th of July at Fleming Stadium, so just be aware of that. But we're going to try and get you out of here as soon as we can so you can go catch the city fireworks down the road. That game at 5 p.m. on Thursday. Tobs on the road against Florence tomorrow. It's our first trip there, about a 2.5-hour ride. The Tobs will be there for a 7 p.m. game. We'll be covering that game on Mixler.com/Wilson Tobs. Radio coverage for our road games in 2019 available for free on Android and iOS on the Mixler app on your respective app store. Again, that's Mixler.com/Wilson Tobs. Tomorrow, 10 minutes prior to first pitch, Tobs will go live with the Tobs pregame show. Get you all the information that you absolutely need for that one. Then we're back home on Thursday to face off with the Wilmington Sharks. First time we play host to them. It'll be the second time we match up with them this season. That's going to just about do it for us here tonight at Fleming Stadium. Tobs come away with a victory to open up the second half of the season. A final score here tonight of 4-1. Don't forget to follow the Tobs on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, all under the username at Wilson Tobs. You can follow me as well at Steve Granado. That's Granado for all Tobs coverage here in the 2019 summer season. One last time for you. Tobs come away their 15th win of the year and start the second half. Perfect. 1-0. Your final score here tonight, 4-1. We'll talk to you tomorrow on the road from Florence. But until then, enjoy what's left of your Tuesday evening, everybody.